Hey guys, welcome to EURUSD. Please refer to my older videos for where we are in the market right now here. I will possibly go over it at the end, but I want to get straight down to business. I left you guys off last around 5 o'clock on Monday, and I was looking for a pullback, maybe into this area right here to get a back test of the breakout zone. You can see we tested it, broke out, pushed back down before taking off from this area around 1755. Eventually, we set up a high almost 80 points above, but we'll get to that in a second. So after I left you, we did not get a pullback. Instead, we started pushing up and started working on the reclaim of this level. We tagged it here at 6:30, pulled back, and then pushed through here at 8 o'clock. If you wanted to, that could have been a trigger for a long, not the best one, because we are just so extended with the upward push. You want to enter pullbacks ideally. If you want to enter a reclaim, you want it to be a really long acceptance. Here you got a little bit acceptance here, nothing crazy. But if you did end up taking that, that did work level to level from 1794 all the way up to 1807 for a solid 13 points. After which we sold down though, and set up almost like a really mini failed breakdown at 10 o'clock of this cluster of lows here. Definitely a setup, but not something I wanted to take late at night. I already had an open position from previous setup. Thereafter, we set up some structure. So I've been mentioning this a lot lately. Sometimes I can't tell you what to look for, but I can give you an idea of what could happen. I didn't draw it out in the last video, but I've done it before in previous videos where a nearly exact setup of structure occurs. So here, after we sold down, we set a series of lows. This is the first low here that went from 1778 up to 1794, so almost 20 points. Then a couple little pops here before at 3 a.m., which is a classic time to trade the UK Open. We dipped and recovered this level. Now, one would have had to react pretty fast if they wanted to catch the recovery of this level. If you missed that, though, what the other option would have been is to take the failed breakdown of these lows, so a couple points above, let's say 1778, around 1781 or so. So like somewhere around here is where you would have taken that long. You would have dealt with a little bit of a sell before actually pushing up, but that failed breakdown right here at 3 a.m. worked out awesome for whoever could have taken that. You can see we pushed to this level, came back down, and then went for the reclaim again at 5:15. I was missing all of this, and we set a new high here at 1830. I need to create some more levels because we keep on going up. I'm creating more, and I'm continuously getting more bullish action. But moving forward, after which when I woke up around 7 o'clock, I registered all that had occurred, and at this point, I'm just looking for a good pullback. We got a little bit of a bounce off this level here. Clearly not interested in that, just so close to the highs of the day already. So I'm just watching this all morning, seeing us slowly pull back and not really seeing anything that piqued my interest. Maybe if you go to a 5 minute, you can see something a little more clear. For example, right here, you did get a bit of a mini fail breakdown. We set this low at 9:30. We bounced from 1795 all the way up maybe to 1808, so solid 13 points. We undercut that low and went right back up. Nothing exciting here. We got a failed breakdown attempt set up here that actually I did take, and I did take a loss on this one. I thought we had decent acceptance. We pushed through above here at 10 o'clock, came back down, started pushing back up. Realistically, from 1794 to 1800, it's a decent trade. For me, it only went up 6 points. I was trying to get 7 or 8 out of it minimum, and unfortunately did not work out, and I had to get stopped out below this low, but that's totally fine. I kept my mind in the game, focused on what I was looking for, which was a failed breakdown of this low now, maybe as low as this level that I was looking for, a back test the other day. What we did end up getting was a sell below this low around 12 o'clock. We pushed up a little bit, trying to trigger a failed breakdown, came back down, so I stayed patient, had a mini failed breakdown here, but more importantly, I'm looking for the reclaim that failed breakdown of this previous low. That's what the green line signifies, my entry, and at 1 o'clock we got that. So I took a nice entry here at 1770-ish, and that worked out great. It's still working for me. So that's the quick summary of what's going on in Euro USD right now. I will have to make some more levels up and see what's going on. The initial setups I will tell you to look for right now would just be back test. Maybe some flagging here would be great. We probably won't get it, but maybe a little down, some selling and some structure could set up where we can find a failed breakdown. Maybe something like this goes a little bit higher right there and then starts selling. Maybe peaks down here, goes up, and then peaks back down before going back up. This would be the structure that I would like to see. Set a low, undercut that low, and then start taking off. Otherwise, we could use this area right here for a back test. The best setup I'm looking for in the near term will be a failed breakdown of today's low and or this low from Monday afternoon. Those are the two things I'm looking for right away. It was a good day today. Although I messed up my first trade, I'm not worried about it. I made up for it afterwards, and now I'm still in a position.